Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Las Vegas. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Going bell to bell with the best in professional wrestling news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises from inside the squared circle. Now, let's get to all the exciting pro wrestling action and bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
Oh, my God. It's hour number 2. I don't know what I have left after hour number 1, David Difference.
You're spent.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, man. A lot happening, man, but time flies when you have fun. Today is flying by.
Oh, man. That's why I love pro wrestling. Just amazing people that we get to talk to.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Of course, I'm Mark Hoke, the David Difference.
Oh, what a difference a Dave makes, man. I want to thank Renegade Jackson here, the mastermind. They stopped by here to help us out behind the scenes. I appreciate these guys, man, up-and-comers.
Yeah, we're getting help today.
Finally.
Man, it's like a staff. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man, things are changing.
Oh, but we're having fun down here at the Odyssey Las Vegas studios on KDAWN, and we certainly appreciate everybody out there tuning in for the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. And it has been entertaining so far. Boy, Danny Limelight just lit up Bodie.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm interested to see how that turned out. Sometimes you get overconfident and too cocky, man. Bodie's no slouch, man.
No, it's going to be an interesting night. I think he's going to have a little frustration build up after all this that's been going on.
Who?
Bodie.
Oh, yeah, of course. Built up. It's been there.
Yeah, well, this is the first time they've gotten a one-on-one shot for a while, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
it could be epic, man. Or it could be a massacre.
it could, too.
Father's Day, he getting gurneyed out.
Oh,
that could be all bad, man.
Oh, no.
That's my guy, but come on.
Oh, that's rough. But, yeah, this is going to be a great show tonight at the Silverton Casino here in Las Vegas. And, of course, if you're not around in Las Vegas, you can catch it on Fight TV, FSW 14th anniversary. It's going to be a great show. So go to FSW Vegas and get your tickets, or get on Fight TV and make sure you tune in, because there's a lot happening tonight. It's going to be a great show. But before we get into it with our amazing guests here, of course, Lights Camera Faction has joined us here in studio. We're going to get them on here in just a little bit. But we do have to talk a little bit, David, about another quartet.
Mm-hmm.
That, well, I don't think they're a quartet anymore. It's over.
Yeah, there was a fallout, man. Maybe they could use your counseling.
I don't know if I could help those guys.
Nah.
I don't know if I want to get them into the middle of that family, because that's like true family there. And no.
Yeah, it was devastating, man.
Yeah, of course, we're talking about the shattering of the bloodline with Jey Uso saying, "I'm going with my brother," and they super kick Roman Reigns, and it looks like the bloodline is done. So it's Roman and Solo Sikoa, of course, an FSW graduate, on one side against the Usos. And, I want to say this first about the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've seen people saying on Twitter and other social media that this is the best storyline in the history of professional wrestling. Okay. How do you feel about that when people say that? I know, you got modern recency there, real recency bias, I guess would be the word.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that?
It's a different era, man. So I look at it, it's obviously right now, it's the most entertaining thing happening. You say in the history of wrestling. I mean, I was just watching the Macho Man documentary last night, biography, and like so many feuds with, him, Steamboat, him and Hogan. Like, come on, man. Of all time,
it's right up there.
It's good for now. I mean, and now is a different era, man. But I love it. I love what's happening. I mean, but that's what's beautiful about this business, is there's so many great things. You can't compare it, man.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's really struck me about these guys is just how well they have played their roles in the ring. And, I mean, this has been so well done. I mean, you almost can make a movie out of this.
Well, speaking of that's the thing. It's like I watch it like I'm watching Sopranos, like the way they handle those character aspects of it. And they bring you in, right? So there's emotion, and we're talking about movies, man. I can't sit here any longer with who we got in the studio, man. I'm excited.
Should I turn these mics on?
Should you?
I should?
Yeah,
you think
crank them up. Crank them up all the way, man.
All right. Yeah, enough of that.
Do I unmute myself, or can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you.
I was almost falling asleep. Whoa! Falling asleep. I almost fell asleep. I was sitting here waiting for you guys to put the spotlight on the guys that's supposed to be on, because you got the 4 in the studio right now. The real 4.
All right.
The only 4 right now.
I'm actually shook. Mark Hoke is actually alive. I thought MJF.
We gotta address it.
A couple of weeks.
We gotta address it.
And by the way, you know who the first person in FSW to jump on me about that whole thing was?
That was I.
The champ back there.
Oh yeah, I thought it was over for you.
Right.
I thought it was over for you.
You obviously don't know me very well.
I mean, I guess so.
I can handle that. Are you kidding me?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And the greatest movie you ever seen. You're talking about movies. You're talking about cinema. You got the greatest movie you've ever seen. Lights, camera, faction here. You have the star of the 2000s, the icon of the century, Mr. Braxton the Case.
Cut.
Action Braxton.
Mm-hmm.
You have the most proficient tag team on the scene today. Fresco and he is Watson, who will be defending their undisputed FSW Heavyweight Tag Team Championships later on tonight against Bullet Club's Ace Austin and Chris Bay, ABC, who they will beat because we've been preparing for war. We've been preparing for faction wars this entire time. And then there's the man on the mic, the man speaking. The most important champion in all of professional wrestling. The coldest champion on the planet. The FSW heavyweight champion of the world. Not just the city, the world, folks. Ice Williams. And before I pass the mic on to one of you other brothers, I'd like to say happy Father's Day to Lights Camera Faction, because we've been sunning a lot of folks in the professional wrestling game.
That's right.
And that's first off. And, later on tonight, we got the 14th anniversary show, and it's going to be going down. It's a faction pay-per-view. It's going to be a faction show. And, the takeover is happening next month. We got West Coast Pro. We will be debuting.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
At West Coast Pro. Boys, how are y'all feeling today, huh?
Man. I'm feeling important.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like we're going into the most important tag team match in not just Vegas history, but in the history of this entire coast.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Right. And this company's going to see why exactly we are the most proficient tag team on the scene.
That's right.
Yeah. No doubt.
Come on now. So real quick, let's talk about this. Tonight, 14 years. I want to say it's Faction 14 tonight, man. Because
Faction 14.
I like it. I like it.
You guys are in the building. A lot of happening. We got the tag team championships on the line. We got the heavyweight championships on the line. And then Braxton over there, man. I know he's got some tricks up his sleeve. Something's going down tonight. Braxton, talk to me, man. You have, let me just get this clear. Cash in the case. You have 1 year to cash it in. That's time's up today, right?
High key.
Time is up today.
So do you have a strategy going into this thing, or just watch and see?
Look, man. I have to do something that has a 0 probability of happening tonight. No one has ever done this before. No one has held this briefcase for a year.
364.
Nobody has cashed in on the final day to cash in. Today, another briefcase is being hung up for people to fight and climb up a ladder to grab it. I have to do this today. Nobody's ever done it before. But that also means that I have to set the standard. That means that I have to be the first one to do it. I have to do the impossible, and that's not a foreign thing to me, okay?
Yeah.
I do the impossible. It's almost a gimmick at this point.
Yeah.
David, I do the impossible.
I'm a believer. Come on, man.
So I don't have a plan. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But that's why people have to show up to the Silverton tonight at 5 p.m. They have to see what's going to happen. Am I going to do the impossible one more time? Because the business has been trying to stop me since I started. The system's been coming for me. The system's been coming for us. The first person to ever come for us to try to stop us was Sefa Fatu Solo Sikoa, guy you were just talking about.
We
tried to
sent him
stop
packing.
the greatest movie you've ever seen. We sent him packing.
Ain't seen him back.
And you know what? Ever since I won this briefcase, people have been trying to stop me from becoming a champion. I tried to cash in on Matt Vandegrift, and Hammerstone sticks his nose in my business. That's why we had to take the title from him. I tried to cash in on Chris Bay, and John Morrison tries to stop me from becoming the champion. I like John Morrison up until that point. So people have been trying to stop me from becoming the champion in this company. From the office to the guys in the ring to the guys in the locker room, nobody wants me to hold a championship in this company. And tonight they're all going to have egg on their face when I do the impossible one more time and I become lights, camera, champion.
But there's a lot of options of championships to go for.
Yeah,
man.
there
so
is.
I'm excited, and I know Mark was like, he just can't. He doesn't think you're going to cash in, man.
No, what?
That's what he said.
Nobody does. Hold on, no, hold on.
That's what you said
I'm
earlier.
about to cut a promo on you, David.
That's what you said earlier.
What are you talking about?
That's what you said earlier.
What are you
That's what you
talking
said earlier.
about?
He ain't going to do
You
it.
trying to throw me under the bus again?
You don't think he's going to pull the trigger, or you don't
I
think
know
he's going to
he's
do
going
it
to pull the
successfully?
trigger tonight.
What are you saying, Mark?
Hold on.
Keep it real, Mark. Keep it real.
I'm going to mute these mics a second. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
It's my turn on you, David Difference.
Let's go, man.
Who's my number one draft pick? Who was my number one draft pick?
You're asking me?
Do you know who that was?
Fresco knows.
Who's that?
Fresco. Who was it?
It was Watson, wasn't it?
No.
It's unclear.
Who was it?
It was Action Braxton.
That's right.
He chose the action. He did choose the action.
I did.
I remember just having an awesome draft and just being on top of the game and that whole cleaned y'all out, by the way. But
You were complete.
you had some good picks here and there.
He chose the action.
Hold on. You know why I chose the action?
Why is that, Mark?
Do you know why I chose the action?
Why is that, Mark?
Because I know what's going to happen tonight.
What's going to happen, Mark?
That man is going to take that case, and he's going to cash it in on somebody tonight.
Look at Nostradamus over
He's
here.
going to put a belt on his waist.
Okay.
Now, who that is, who that is an interesting question. Now, he and I haven't conversed about this, and if he would have talked to me,
here we
because
go
I
with
am the mastermind.
The counts.
Hulkamania, running wild.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
He wouldn't have
Give it
had
to
the
Fred.
problems with John Morrison.
Whoa. So you're saying
He
he's not a
wouldn't
good.
have had the problems with Hammerstone. He would have had a championship by now.
Had he listened to you,
Had he listened to
you're
me,
saying
but it's okay.
Your number one pick is not a good strategist and couldn't have done this without you. Is that what you're saying, Mark?
I could have accelerated the process. I could have accelerated the process because I'd like to see all four of these guys wearing titles, but I know that tonight something good is going to happen with Braxton.
All right. Well, look at you, man.
But Ice, watch back.
Damn.
And then that's where his strategy.
I think he's trying to poach Braxton.
See now,
honestly,
there we go. No, I know.
That's where we see the true colors of you right now.
I know.
That's what we see.
I know what I
Right.
do tonight.
people have tried to poach us before. Be careful out here, Mark.
No, I know.
He's
No,
seen
I
that-
know.
he's
I
seen
know
that
who's
bloodline.
Wild out here.
I know whose belt he's walking out with tonight.
He saw the bloodline collapse, and I think he's trying to bring that energy over here, man. But I think you guys are a well-oiled unit, man.
Yeah,
I don't
think so,
I don't
too.
see any
I
flaws in
think
this
so,
system,
too.
man. No flaws in the faction, man.
No, these guys have been absolutely phenomenal for a long, long time. And yeah, Brax, you got it. I know you got it tonight.
I know I do too, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
So you and I are going to celebrate tonight.
Whoa.
That's a
You know
party.
what I do? You know
That's
what
a
I'm going to
party
do,
right
Braxton? I'm going to bring a bottle of champagne to the card tonight.
Okay.
What kind? Dom Perignon?
I'll get something decent.
I was sipping on Dom Perignon. Y'all ain't from where I'm from. We can sip some Dom Perignon, okay? It's going down.
We'll pop the cork tonight.
It's
All right.
going down.
We'll pop the cork.
Hey, but look, seriously though,
Yeah.
at the end of the night, you are going to see every single member of Lights Camera Faction with gold, championship gold. And when that moment happens, I want everybody to remember that once upon a time I said this is the group that's going to change the entire face of FSW. And tonight I want everybody to remember, when you see us all with championships, that we took this place over. And as I said, we are the fathers of Las Vegas wrestling.
Church.
There you go.
I agree with this, man. We got how much time we got before the break?
Well, I tell you, why don't we take our break now? I think that's a good spot.
I want to talk about these tag team titles. Man.
I do too, because this
Let's
is
talk about it.
We got a hell of a match coming up tonight. Hell of a match. So I'll tell you what, let's take a breather. Let's everybody get our composure. Right?
You get your composure.
You know what?
Nah. Let's squash the beef, man. We're on the same team. I'm getting excited, man.
There may be another match in the concession stand tonight at FSW, man.
That'd be dope. Oh. Popcorn on a pole match. Man. I got you. Let's go.
Good Lord. All right. Well, let's take our break, and when we come back, we got a lot more with Lights, Camera, Faction as we get ready for the FSW 14th anniversary show tonight at the Silverton Casino. It is on, kids. It is going to be something special. Get on down there, get your tickets, and we're going to watch these guys run the table tonight. Should be fun. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back on the Mark Hoke Show, the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. More to come with Lights, Camera, Faction, a whole lot more.
In a kayfabe world, LasVegasWrestlingScene.com brings you the real story. Las Vegas Wrestling Scene is the source for pro wrestling news, along with their up-to-date events calendar. Visit LasVegasWrestlingScene.com. Get ready for one of the most exciting and interactive events on the pro wrestling calendar. The 57th annual Cauliflower Alley Club reunion at the Plaza in Las Vegas. Meet some of your all-time professional wrestling favorites. Check out the wrestling memorabilia. Participate in terrific seminars and star-studded events, including Tuesday and Wednesday night CAC Awards and dinner nights. Visit caulifloweralleyclub.org and get your tickets and membership today. That's caulifloweralleyclub.org. 101.5 FM KDAWN. This is the Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Here again, your host, Mark Hoke.
And we are back on the Mark Hoke Show. We are live here on KDAWN 101.5 FM, the talk of Las Vegas. Now I'm hyped up.
Oh, now you are?
Now I'm hyped up.
What, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Don't overheat.
Yeah. Relax over there. It's cool.
You guys, I could have met you guys when I was younger.
And explain that reference. What does that mean? What would you have done? What would you have done?
No, we'd have been hanging, man.
Yeah, well, I can see that. Yeah.
You didn't see me wrestle and play football in high school and stuff. I got a little crazy, man.
I could see that. The faction hanging out with Mark Hoke in high school.
Yeah, that'd have been cool.
Man, everybody wants to hang with the faction, man. It's members only.
There you go, man. You wouldn't be included, Mark.
For a shoot.
That's fine. It's all good. I get used to being pushed aside. It's all right. It's Father's Day, and you can insult me all you want.
No, come on, Mark. Don't make this about you, man. No, we're talking about 14 years FSW.
That's
you talk
right.
about your feelings over here.
That's right. Like I said, and once again, we had a terrific night down at the Silverton. Get down there. It is going to be a blast, and what a great card from top to bottom. But I think it's time we focus a little bit on that tag team championship match, David.
Yeah, man. They got a huge match going down tonight, taking on the Bullet Club. Chris Bay, Ace Austin, ABC, man. Fresco.
Okay. What about it?
How you guys feeling going into this one? You guys seem very confident. I love that. You guys are dressed to the nines here, looking like professionals. Are you guys ready for tonight?
I mean, you asked the question, but you see our demeanor here. Of course we feel good about our chances going into this match. And the funny thing about it is a lot of people will look at it and say, are the faction the underdogs tonight? Because it's the Bullet Club. But also they don't realize that that's the same Chris Bay that we've been beating up for years. And the thing about it, you know why we beat you up every time you come back to FSW? Because you're not supposed to come back to FSW. and you've been throwing your weight around, and now you done got yourself a title match with ABC against the Faction Boys? Watson, we've been teaming up for how long now?
3 years.
Okay.
3 years. They just hit a year as a tag team, like what, a week ago?
Seconds ago.
Damn.
Yet, somehow, we're still the underdogs in this match.
Like we haven't been proving ourselves every time we step in that ring.
True.
It don't make no sense.
Don't we always come out on top?
I definitely.
Aren't we actually the most proficient team on the scene?
I would say so. I would definitely say
How
so.
are we the underdog?
Well, number one, I didn't say you guys were the underdog. You're my guys. You guys got this tonight. You got now. Mark, he did say you guys were the underdogs. I didn't agree with
Mark,
him.
you serious?
I did not agree with him.
What in the blue
Mark,
hell is going
the
on
Mark
here?
Hoke Show.
Yeah, I apologize, guys, for his demeanor and the words that he has spoken today.
You know what? It's easy to look at it that way, though. You know, look, it's like Fresco and Watson said. I don't know if you guys saw what they posted, but they talked about how Bullet Club has been the dynasty in the professional wrestling business for 10 years now. They've ran the game in every major company. Chris Bay said this is the club that runs WWE, AEW, New Japan, Impact, and he's right. He's right. They run the business, and the thing is, we are the Revolution now. Bullet Club was the old Revolution. Bullet Club used to be the Revolution. They're not the Revolution anymore. We are the Revolution in the business now. And Fresco and Watson tonight are going to prove why we are the Revolution when we take down the dynasty and we prove that we are the number one faction in the game now. Bullet Club is old. Lights, Camera, Faction is the new.
I have a
Dave?
question.
Yeah.
Mark, Dave,
Yeah.
Yes, Watson.
wouldn't you like to see a Lights, Camera, Faction shirt and Hot Topic
I would love to
in
see
the
that.
malls,
I would love to
in the
see
stores?
that. I would love to see.
I think it'd be all right.
Chris Bay and Ace Austin are trying to stop that from happening tonight.
What?
What?
Yeah.
They got a hold of
Look
your
at it.
merchandising contract?
Look at it. We said it earlier. The business is coming for us. What that means is they want to stop us from reaching that next level, because when we get there, we're staying there. And we're going to go to the next higher echelon, because Lights, Camera, Faction is destined for that. So tonight, Lights, Camera, Faction hits the biggest lick ever when we take down the Bullet Club ABC. And, look, I don't even know if they even care about these tag titles the way we put the effort into them. What are they going to do with it, huh? Just another picture, a clout picture with belts? Oh, we did it, we did that. We put the effort into this tag division because we've been the best the entire time. So the question won't be, can Lights, Camera, Faction beat the Bullet Club? It's what happens when Lights, Camera, Faction beats the Impact World Tag Team Champions, and they got to go back to Scott D'Amore and explain themselves of what happened Sunday night at the 14th anniversary.
That would be a problem.
Amen. I mean, yeah, these things happen, and I wish you guys the best of luck tonight. I'm definitely on your side for this one. Mark, not so much, but let's not worry about that. I see the faction walking out of here with a lot of gold tonight at the anniversary, man, and celebrating. And I'd like to be a part of that celebration if possible.
No, you're not allowed.
Whoa.
I'm banning you from celebrating.
That's like the eighth person that's asked us to celebrate before the matches even
Hey,
happen.
look, Mark's coming with the Dom Perignon, so you got to check in with him.
That's right. I'm holding the rope. I'm holding the rope for these guys tonight.
He's bringing a bottle of
That's what I'm going to do.
He's already
guys,
backed his
guys,
advocate
guys
down.
at the party, I don't even have to be
The Brax advocate.
Yeah, you don't even have to let me be in the party. I'll just hold the rope and we'll keep all the riffraff out, all right?
So you're security.
I'm security.
Okay, good.
I got that.
Sounds interesting.
That's fair.
Well, tonight, yeah. I tell me this: as a faction, and we talk about Bullet Club, right? There's the four of you. Is there talks of adding more members to this crew? And if so, is there anybody you got your eye on?
I think if anybody wants to make some money in this business, you might want to you might want to try to fill out a Lights Camera Faction application, but I don't think we're taking apps at the moment.
If there was, you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Why would we tell y'all? Why would we tell y'all our next move?
That's fair.
Y'all saw what happened when Ice joined, or wait, you didn't. You didn't see what happened when Ice joined.
It just happened. You right.
And it just became what it became.
What was it? SummerSlam, you won't see it coming.
You'll never see it coming.
Lights Camera Faction, you'll never see it coming.
Oh, my word.
Well, if you're asking if we are gonna bring you on soon, we'll just wait on that. Just wait on that.
We might need a bag boy. We might need a bag boy.
It's a faction app sheet. It's pretty long right now.
Ricky
check with our emails.
Ricky T tried.
Yeah. Yeah. We're still processing that. We're still on Ricky T. So we got to go through that and everything. You know how it goes, Mark.
It's busy.
Absolutely. Well, Ice, you've got some business to take care of tonight, too. I don't know if you may be handing out some applications to your opponents tonight, but you got Shogun and Hero Leu tonight.
Broke Homie Show and the excommunicated Samoan Hero Loser. TBD, two big dudes, two big dummies. Mm-hmm. This is crazy how they actually got this championship opportunity. Begging, nagging, badgering FSW management for a tag team title rematch that they weren't going to get because Lights Camera Faction have bigger fish to fry, and also the people in charge don't like that we have the championships, especially me. So to kill two birds with one stone, management decided to, hey, TBD, you guys are my favorite people here. And I trust you guys to get the job done here. So management, whoever's in charge,
that would be Joe DeFalco, man.
Is that the only guy in charge?
Put a literal tag.
You never know who has the pen nowadays.
Right. True
so
that.
They just they decided to put the two big dummies against me, and it's a very interesting situation because ever since Fresco and Watson, the most proficient tag team on the scene today, beat them, they haven't been the same TBD since losing the tag team championship.
Losing does got them shook.
That's what we do.
They shook.
High key when it comes to this match, I'm gonna have to try to exploit this breakdown between the two, the crack in TBD, and I expect on walking out the same way I'm walking in is with the heavyweight championship. Because if we're being honest here, I'm the most talented guy on the roster. I'd say the most talented professional wrestler on the scene today. There's nobody that's doing it on my scene, on my level, that has the experience that I have. People that do it the way I do it maybe have been on television, performing in arenas for at least a decade. There's nobody with the pure talent.
Facts.
There's nobody that just has the raw ability, that has the charisma, that has the draw, that has the star power. TBD. These are two guys that are trying to figure it out. These guys have just been handed every opportunity because they're two big dudes. And I don't think they got it.
Well, you talk about two big dudes, which is you're going into a championship match, man. If I'm going into a championship match, that's a challenge there. Now, you may say they haven't earned the opportunity. You may say they got some rift.
They've been losing every match since losing the tag team title match, but go ahead.
Right. So they were handed an opportunity tonight, but still, neither of them, they're no slouches. You have huge competition coming into the ring tonight.
Agreed.
Championship on the line. Shogun stated earlier that there's no rift. They're brothers. They're going to work it through. But tonight he's focused on taking that belt from you, man. What do you got to say to Shogun?
It's funny because I wonder what Hero Leu is thinking going into this championship match too. Because if they're both thinking the exact same thing, heads will be butting when it comes to the both of them. And come on. Come on. They not doing it like the coldest on the planet. How can I slip if I'm the one doing the mopping? All right, that's
a bar.
That's shout out to Blueface, but I'm just saying, TBD, Shogun, the broke homie. I can't believe he actually said more than 3 words. Honestly,
Damn.
And that's honestly. Come on, man. I don't know what these boys is about. I don't know what they getting themselves into. You guys have anything about TBD? Can y'all give me some advice when it comes to TBD? Because these are 2 guys I've actually pinned before in the ring.
I think Hero's gonna do what Hero's gonna do. That's what I think.
Damn.
That's what I think.
Oh, man.
Hero gonna do what's best for Hero. Oh,
I think that might work to your advantage, though, Ice.
You're right.
This is going to be a wild night. Oh, my Lord.
they're broken, Ice. They're broken, and the fact that they're even in this match with you in the first place, instead of someone else that should be challenging you for the heavyweight title, is pretty ridiculous. But you know the vibes. You've done this before, and it's Ice Up.
Ice Up. And, I don't know. That's where we're at with it, folks. That's where we're at. You got the coldest champion on the planet, the most important champion in all of professional wrestling. You got 2 guys who can't do anything. I don't know. They can't do anything.
Damn.
They can't.
Oh, this is getting
By themselves.
really cold.
By themselves.
There's a lot of coldness in here. There's also a lot of confidence. It's going down tonight. After 4 years, FSW returns to the Silverton Casino here in Las Vegas for the 14th year anniversary. I'm excited. If I want to go down, this is Mark Hoke's picks for the night.
Oh, my God.
If you guys want to hear that.
He has a list, so
Wow.
it's got to be true.
Faction down. Ice down. Braxton probably won't even show up. What is it?
Mark is under
What?
the bus.
What is this,
behind
Mark?
The bus.
What's going on, man?
All right, Dave.
No?
All right.
You don't want to speak on that one?
No, I'll speak tonight.
You send me the
I will speak tonight at the FSW 14th anniversary show.
I'm excited, man.
As long as you bring the champagne, we good, Mark.
Yeah,
Bring the Dom Perignon, man.
I got you covered.
Cool.
I
That's
got
all
you
it
covered.
take. All right.
Yeah, see, Dave, you just got to know how to motivate people.
Yeah. Right. A bottle of champagne. All right, let's go.
But of
You
course,
really said Ice down. What are they going to are Hero Leu and Shogun going to beat Ice together and walk out? They're going to share the belt?
What, they going to freebird heavyweight title? Is that what you want? Is that better for
Is
management?
that what's about to happen?
They're going to split it in half.
Bring the title.
Split it in half.
oh God,
Damn.
we're and in case you know, this is the Mark Hoke Show on KDAWN, and we are in here with Lights Camera Faction. Oh, these 4 crazy guys, but they are championship caliber material in here. We got the tag champs, Fresco and Watson, FSW champion Ice Williams, and Action Braxton sitting on that case, and he's going to be doing something with it tonight. Who knows who's going to be getting that case over the head?
Yeah, there's just endless possibilities tonight.
Yeah, but it's going to be a terrific show. Hey, and we got guys. We do have to get a break in, and I know you're having fun trashing TBD, but we got to give you a pause from it. Sorry, if you're okay with that.
See y'all at the Silverton.
Yeah. So let's take a step back, take a break. We come back more, wrap up the show as we continue on with Lights, Camera, Faction, and maybe we'll have a little surprise here in the booth for them, too.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Ah,
You already
the
got
setup.
the champagne?
The setup.
You
Maybe.
already got the champagne?
He got the Dom Perignon already.
Stick around,
Got a
everybody.
plot twist for it.
When we come back, a whole lot more on the Mark Hoke Show, the best in pro wrestling news and entertainment. Stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.
Infinite Wellness can help you achieve your goals and look and feel your best. Our regenerative medicine clinic utilizes stem cell and exome therapy. We also have a comprehensive weight loss program and numerous other services you can find on our website at infinitewellness.info. We're located at 8925 West Post Road, Suite 100, right across from IKEA. You can book your appointment today by calling us at 702-842-2244 or find us on social media at infinitewellness.lv. We'd love to be a part of your journey.
If you're looking for an award-winning dining experience at outstanding prices, look no further than Unique Eats. Whether it's their incredible breakfast platters, amazing pastas and sandwiches, or world-renowned pizzas, celebrity chef Dominic Tedesco will have you covered. Check out their coffee and smoothie bar, vegetarian options, catering, and top-flight service. Visit Unique Eats today at 3100 South Durango, Suite 100. Call 702-992-3038 or go to uniqueeatslv.com, and we'll see you all at Unique Eats.
101.5 FM KDAWN. You're listening to the #1 professional wrestling radio show in Vegas, The Mark Hoke Show. The Mark Hoke Show. Now, here again is Mark Hoke.
And we are back one more time. Final segment as we are trying to get Las Vegas ready for the FSW 14th anniversary show.
Oh, I think they're ready. I think they've been ready.
Oh, man.
Let me give you this rundown real quick.
Yeah, please do. Let's tell everybody about the card.
FSW 14th year anniversary. We're going to kick things off with the Nick Bockwinkel Memorial Battle Royal. What's our affiliation with Nick Bockwinkel? Not sure. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of people in this one. We got a lot of first-time talent hopping in the ring for this, so I'm excited. We got the FSW Women's Championship as Viva Van, the champion, takes on Rochelle Riveter. That should be a match.
Yeah, definitely. Great match.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. And then, as we talked about, FSW No Limits Championship, Danny Limelight takes on Bodie Young Prodigy. History could be made here tonight. And then we got the cash in the case. And I guess this has to happen after. I don't know the official rules. Braxton does his thing, but Vandergrift taking on Jay Vidal, taking on Damian Drake, Jordan Oasis, Class, and Xander for a chance at cash in the case. And I guess they might hold it for another year. Who knows? Who knows who's going to win that one? And then the special edition Lava Lounge Disco Inferno with Hammerstone.
That's not going to go well. I know that's not going to go well.
Yeah, that could be a mix-up. And I mean, obviously, we don't want to forget about that four-way there. Big Money Clutch, Remy Marcel, Jacob Austin Young taking on Gregory Sharp. The FSW Nevada State Championship. That's going to be a big match, man. I'm excited about that one. It is a stacked card. I mean, we talk about the heavyweight, the championships, the tag team championship. Everything is happening tonight, man. You do not want to miss. It's going down 5 p.m. Silverton Casino here live in Las Vegas and streaming live on Fight Plus, man. Do not want to miss it. It's Father's Day. Do something for Dad.
FSW. What a great present. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, man.
I'd be all right.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we've got Lights Camera Faction here in the studio, and why did that throw me off? That's terrible. All this is going on, and that throws me. But, guys, I wanted to ask you because you got to be on Rampage, man. That was pretty awesome. Tell everybody a little bit about your experience on Rampage.
The MGM Grand Garden, AEW Rampage, TNT Primetime Television. Got a taste of the greatest movie you've ever seen. Lights, camera, faction. It was crazy. We had our official debut.
They booked them twice.
So nice they booked them twice.
Yeah. No, I saw that out there. You guys definitely look like you belonged out there. Like, I was surprised and happy when I seen you guys walk out there. But you guys look like you belong, and I see big things. I mean, you're doing big things now, but I see bigger things in the future, man.
Look, man, 10,000 people in the Footprint Center. About 5,000 to 8,000 people in the MGM Grand Garden. This is what we do. This is what we're made for. The big stage, the big screen, the big matches, the bright lights. We was out there and it didn't feel any different from the first time. It's like we told y'all the first time. We had a taste of it, and we want more. We're hungry. We're driven because that is our life. We are meant to do that every week, every day of the year. That is what we're born to do. That is what we're meant to do. And you know what? Everybody's seeing it at this point. They brought us back. Booker T saw it. He was just talking about us on his podcast. Yep. You know, the world is seeing what Lights Camera Faction is and what Lights Camera Faction can do. And that's no matter who you're looking at. This time, it was me, Fresco, and Watson, the OG3 the last time. It was me, Ice, and Watson. Any combination of us.
No matter
the combination. This is the number one faction in professional wrestling, the greatest faction in professional wrestling. And that's any faction, any group, any team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We want all of them.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
Say something.
Taking on all the challengers. So, Braxton, when was your last match for FSW?
My last match for FSW? Well, when I beat Nick Xander?
It was a couple months ago.
April.
That was in April, man.
Probably
so
a couple months ago,
That was out of pocket.
So he's fresh.
No, I'm checking. I'm making. So he's fresh, man. He might be a little rusty. I don't know. I'm just checking.
Dave, let me ask you. Let me ask you something.
Hold on.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, please.
How many days a week do you go to the gym?
3 to 4.
3 to 4. I go to the gym every day.
Okay.
How many days do you train in the ring, Dave?
0.
I train in the ring every single week. Okay.
Okay.
So look. I wrestled in the Booker T World Gym Arena. I've wrestled in the MGM Grand Garden. Where have you wrestled, Dave?
I'm enjoying this.
Don't talk about Rusty.
All right.
This is beautiful.
Okay.
the word.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I won this briefcase right here.
True.
And I beat every single one of the fans' favorite wrestlers in Las Vegas to do it. I did the impossible to win this briefcase. And when I did win this briefcase, I officially put myself in a position where I have to beat nobody. I do not have to beat anybody. I have nothing left to prove. When I win that championship, it's mine. So any match that I have after that is a gift to the fans. They got to see the star of the 2000s, the icon of the century. They got to see Action Braxton. They got to see the power to the building. And Nick Xander got to have that honor when I beat his ass and pinned him 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
Guys like Nick Xander.
Number 1 draft pick.
All right, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that I haven't been. I don't need to be in the ring. It's a privilege to see the star of the 2000s. Okay, it's a privilege to get smacked by the star of the 2000s.
Big match.
Well, look, I was just putting it out there, man. You never know. That's what I got to do. I'm a journalist here. I've got to figure out and get to the bottom of this thing. You're a Mark. Man. Well, no, the Mark's in there, man.
That's Mark. I think that's Mark.
I'm just making sure this is a thing, you know.
Hey, man, you can't be calling nobody Rusty, bro.
I said perhaps.
You did.
I said perhaps.
No, you did. No, you called him Rusty.
Oh, did I?
You did.
Okay, well.
And that was disrespectful to our guest.
I said you may be Rusty.
The thing about Brax, he has the role where he's ready for literally any situation that comes towards him. From the OG3 to the 4 now to whatever happens tonight, Action Braxton is the most ready of any of the competitors around here in the Vegas scene.
Yeah, just wait till he walks out with the FSW Heavyweight Championship tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Look at him. Trying to cause a rift. How are you kidding? How was that kidding?
I'm kidding.
How was that kidding?
MJF was kidding too.
No Limits champ.
Mark, you're going to have to come up off that Don Perignon sooner than later. You keep talking.
We brought it back.
Everybody wants a piece of the action. That's the thing. Everybody wants a piece of the action.
Yeah, well,
I love doing this show.
Yeah, I probably. I see no chinks in the armor here, man. These guys are solid, man. So, Mark, you ain't gonna try to split them up. I'm a fan. I love what you guys are doing, and I think you guys are a cohesive unit. I wish you all the best of luck tonight. You do have your hands full. Let's just say that. Didn't say you were rusty. I said maybe. Could you be? I'm asking a question.
Because I didn't wrestle for the 100, 200 people in the FSW arena.
Yeah, the fam, man.
Yeah, they don't deserve to see the action, okay?
Faction 14th tonight.
They get privileged to see the action.
All right. Well, no, I like that, man. Exclusivity.
Yeah, this is going to be a terrific night tonight. And as you can see, by the way, from a lot of the people that we've had on the show from FSW, incredible talents, great promos, just people that are going to be. Wait a minute! Shogun has come into the studio. Oh boy! Shogun, of course, challenging for the championship. Oh boy! And he has come into the studio and up on Iceman's.
This is my title. This is my title.
Oh my lord! We've got a fracas going on here in the. Wow!
Get him out of here.
Wow. Oh, man.
Mark, this the show you're running?
Whoa.
This the show you're running, Mark? You let
what happened?
Run in here and run it? What kind of show is this?
Wow.
Professional. Remove him. Professional. So we can get
wow. Shogun just came. Of course, he's wrestling Ice Williams tonight. And apparently took some exception to some of the things that the Lights Camera Faction guys saying. And wow. So we got Shogun out of the studio. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, guy. I didn't see him coming, man. I'm facing the other way.
We're getting out of here.
You guys all right? Everybody cooled out? Wow.
Wrap this up.
Wow.
Wrap this up.
Oh, my word.
Wrap
well,
this up, Mark.
Whew.
You got everything?
Oh, man. Oh, boy. So, well, Ice Williams and the gang they apparently upset Shogun enough he came back to the studio. And David Difference.
Mark called him.
Wow. Oh, man. David Difference, what just happened in there, buddy?
I don't know. He said he heard him on the radio. He came back. We need security in here. We got cameramen. They just filming it like it's.
I don't get it. This is
And you're sitting there. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm running the show, man.
Well, it's pandemonium in here. Gentlemen, I apologize for that.
Yeah.
He told me Mark called him, said come back. He'd have a fun ending to the show.
Yeah, that's going to cost.
Wow.
Mark plotting on my prize again.
That's not what I expected.
It's on both of y'all.
Wow.
That's going to cost.
Damn.
Y'all set us up.
We taxing y'all for
Don't
that.
wrap me up in this.
We taxing y'all for that. Remember that.
Well, that's going to wrap up the show,
Mark
guys.
Hoke Show.
Well, get ready for FSW tonight.
Man. Oh, man.
It's going down at the Silverton Casino. So, David Difference.
Oof.
A wild one tonight.
Yeah.
Here on the Mark Hoke Show.
Look, you disrespect them. They just leave. They're out of here.
They're
man.
walking out. I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't stop him.
14th anniversary tonight, Silverton Casino, 5 p.m. is going down.
Yeah. So, well, that's going to wrap up the show.
Can we squash our beef now?
No, I'm hitting you with a popcorn bag. All right, everybody. Well, hey, we'll see you next week on the Mark Hoke Show.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody. And we'll catch you next time here on the Mark Hoke Show on KDAWN. Have a great Father's Day, everybody.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show, like us on Facebook at The Mark Hoke Show, and visit markhokeshow.com to keep up with everything happening with the show. And remember to check out all of our archive shows on YouTube at The Mark Hoke Show and download our podcasts at markhokeshow.podbean.com and all your favorite podcast outlets. So join The Mark Hoke Show family today, and thanks for listening.